Howdy do y'all, this is John, and welcome to my 5th Annual Horror-Athon, a horror marathon I do every year in October. Today we are beginning with Night of the Living Dead, a classic horror film from 1968. And in Night of the Living Dead, it deals with this group of people led by Ben, played by Dwayne Jones, who are forced to hold up in this farmhouse because somehow a zombie apocalypse has begun, and unfortunately zombies are all over the yard. And the longer this goes on, the more tension builds between this group of survivors. Okay, so to get things started, first and foremost, what I liked about the movie. Night of the Living Dead is one of those low-budget movies that in some ways actually benefits from the cheap nature of the film. Yes, there are low-budget gimmicks in the movie, unfortunately. I'll get to that later. However, the small, confined nature of the film that they had to do because of its budget definitely helps. Not only that, but the sound design and the sound quality helps to make it pretty unnerving at times. They also had to shoot the movie in black and white because they could not afford a color film. And again, it just works for the benefit of the film. I honestly cannot see Night of the Living Dead in color. I just cannot. It has to be in black and white. If someone were to remake this movie in color, which they already did that twice, unfortunately, it would just hurt the film completely. Also, you cannot tell that with a lot of the people in this movie, this is their first time acting on film, and in some cases, from my understanding, it's their only time. Dwayne Jones is the only actor that I know of who had a career in acting after this film. This is his first ever performance. You cannot tell. He plays Ben as if he has been acting for years and years and years, and maybe he did in the theater. I don't know. But as far as film goes, this is his first performance that I know of. Unfortunately, many of his performances after this film were in small exploitation movies. But hey, at least he had a career. Everyone else, I don't know if they were ever in anything else after this movie, and that's kind of a shame, especially if this is the only time that they ever acted. Because like I said, everyone's actually good in this film. This is also, and I should point this out, this is also the very first zombie movie ever made. And I like how with this one, it did not take the zombies nearly breaking in for them to go, okay, we need to board everything up. No, like as soon as the zombies showed up, before they even tried to break in, everyone, Ben and all of them were just like, okay, we need to board this place up. Funny because zombie movies today, they have to learn the hard way. But this, the very first zombie movie ever made, no, everyone is seemingly intelligent. They knew immediately what to do. In case anyone's wondering, how does the horror element, how has it aged? Well, I first watched this movie when I was 15 years old. And honestly, yeah, for the most part, it's aged pretty well. Did things in this movie that a lot of filmmakers even today don't like doing. You know, that came across as a little bit shocking. Because some of it, like I said, you don't see often at all these days, if at all. Obviously, I wasn't shocked by the cannibalism, because zombies are cannibals. Like some of the other stuff, it just caught me off guard. I'm not going to spoil anything, because I think the fact that I had only heard about the movie, but had never seen it, and nobody had spoiled it to me, helped out a lot. So I'm not going to get into any spoilers regarding, what shocked me and what didn't. In terms of problems, there are areas where, yes, unfortunately, the low budget indie aspects of the film did affect the movie. It has to do really with the makeup effects and stuff. Like this moment that involves a hand getting cut up that you can clearly tell the hand's just a clay hand. There's even like that clay residue peeling off and stuff. Yeah, it was really bad. Some moments where the wounds are clearly fake and stuff. And even a moment where, you could clearly see the zombies, the actors playing the zombies, waiting for the director to say go and start moving. As well, the low-budget nature of the film helped with things like the visual look, the tone, sound, the effects, unfortunately, those don't look good by today's standards. All in all, Night of the Living Dead, there is a reason why this film has become a classic, because it's just incredible what they were able to achieve with this film. Not only that, but its place in history is very much earned. Low-budget gimmicks with the effects aside, this film has earned its reputation as a classic. And to give Night of the Living Dead a very strong 9. That's all the time I have for today. As per usual with my horror-athons, every Wednesday until the 31st, I will be uploading a new horror review, which I know the very first Wednesday's tomorrow. Yep, I already got something planned for you guys. Stay tuned. Please look forward to more reviews real soon. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Badetsky will return.